Hey y'all. I'm tired. I'm on lunch. Just some chicken nuggets. And they asked me did I didn't want the fries. So they asked me did I want a oatmeal bar. I didn't even know Wendy's sold oatmeal bars. An oatmeal bar. So I got an oatmeal bar. Oh, I didn't know they had put 3 sauces in here. I had to ask for an extra one because I didn't see that third one. Oh, well, I didn't see the third one. Sweet and sour sauce. I can call them in the morning. I can call them in the middle of the night. I can call them in the morning. When everything's going to be all right. Father, we thank you for lunchtime and for lunchtime fellowship. In Jesus' name, amen. Wendy's got the best chicken nuggets. How y'all doing? Boy, I tell you, I did not want to come to work today. I know y'all say, Vic, you don't never want to come to work. And you would be right. Hey, Rose. What you doing on this Saturday? I'm laboring in the vineyard, honey. I am laboring in the vineyard. I didn't come on yesterday, did I? No. Because I didn't come to work yesterday because I had some business to take care of. And let me tell y'all what I did yesterday. My heart was so broken, y'all. Y'all know when I went to the women's conference, right? So when I went to the women's conference, hold on, I got to scratch the inside of my bun. But I can't reach it, so I got to use this ink pen. Ooh, that feels good. Anyway, when I went to the women's conference, I gave out a few of my books for free. So there was some ladies sitting behind me. And one of the ladies got in contact with the host of the event of the women's service. So the lady that's the host of it, I knew her. So she contacted me and told me that the lady had wanted a book. So I contacted the lady. She was an elderly lady. And well, in her 70s, I think. So I contacted the lady on that Monday or Tuesday. And she wanted a book. So when I spoke with her over the phone, we decided to meet at a certain place. So we were supposed to have met Friday, which was yesterday. And I told her, I said, well, I'm going to get off at work at 4. And once I get off at work, we'll meet and I'll give you the book. She said, okay, I'm excited. I want the book. Yeah. Girl, do y'all know I forgot? forgot that I supposed to have met the woman at 4 o'clock yesterday to give her a book. And see, that was part of some of the business I was supposed to take care of too. When I woke, I went home, played with my Nana Bean a little bit. Then I lay down and took me a nap home. When I woke up, it was like 5:30. And when I go to sleep, when I lay down, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Honey, when I woke up, this woman had done called me about 3 or 4 times. I didn't wake up about 5:30. She had called me about 3 or 4 times. She had left messages on my phone telling me, okay, I'm here. I'm waiting, girl. I was in the business. I pure forgot that I was supposed to meet the woman to give her the book. So when I woke up, when I seen her messages and everything, I called her back and I apologized because I never want to do that, especially with an elderly person. She had already told me on the phone. She said, well, I'll meet you. She said, I'll come to where you are and meet you. She said, because I don't get out much. And I understand that. And honey, I said, now I done let this woman, you know, an older woman don't get out much. She done took her time to get out of her home, you know, drive and come to meet me. You know, and I don't show up, won't answer my phone. Girl, that was horrible. I felt so bad. So I called her back and I apologized over and over. She said, it's okay, baby, but no, it's not okay. But I just forgot, y'all. I forgot. And I told her to send me her address. So she told her to send me her address and I'll make sure that I put her book in the mail Monday morning. I was going to do it today, but today's Saturday. You know, the post office not open. I said, ma'am, I am so sorry. Her name was Barbara. I said, Miss Barbara, I am so sorry. I said, I apologize for you wasting your time, you know, your energy, everything. I said, honey, you don't even have to buy the book because I was, you know, I'm going to sell the book too. I said, don't worry about purchasing the book. I said, I will be putting the book in the mail and I will send it to you for free. And not only that, y'all, I'm also going to send her a gift card because I really, really hate that I forgot that I was supposed to meet her. So I'm going to send her a gift card and I'm going to send her the book and I'm going to send her another card that says, I'm sorry. You know, I want to make it right to her. So all that thing bothered me so bad yesterday. I told my daughter, I said, oh my God, I said, I forgot to meet this lady. But I just forgot, honey. Hey, Cheryl. How are you, Miss Cheryl? Thank you, Cheryl. I just had pancakes, eggs, and bacon for breakfast. I'm just relaxing on this beautiful. It is a beautiful day, Miss Rose. I've been wanting me some I've been wanting some grits, pudding, liver pudding, mixed up in my grits, some eggs, some cheese toast, and some turkey bacon. That's what I've been wanting. But y'all seen that the last time I've been eating grits, they've been making my heart a little bit fluttery. Because I got a regular heartbeat. And seen that the last couple of times I have eaten grits, which it's been a while since I have eaten some grits because of the heart issues. And I can make my heart flutter for some reason. I know I probably ate grits in over a year now. But I want to try to eat me some. But yeah, I just hate that it happened. I had forgot that woman. I was supposed to meet her for the book, y'all. Oh, that's bad business, honey. But I think I'm gonna make it up to her by, you know. Sending her a book for free. And a gift card. Well, what a kind gesture on your part, Yvette. Thank you, Miss Rose. Yeah, honey, that was bad. That was bad. One thing I want to say about my business, which is my book, is a business. I want to make sure I got good customer service. If anybody ever have an issue with the book or anything, I want to make sure I have good customer service where people sometimes ask me about certain chapters in the book. I'll take the time out and explain it. I'll take the time out and talk about my book. I want to make sure they get excellent customer service. Even if somebody got the book and say, you know what? That book was terrible. I didn't like it. Okay, I'll refund you, honey. It's no problem. I just want to make sure that I do have good customer service with my book. Because that's my book. That is my business. That's my brand. That's what I do. Let me lock my door down. But yes, so hopefully all will be well. And what I kind of just, okay, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully all will be well after that. But Monday morning, that's the first thing I'm doing, honey. I'm putting that book in the mail. I'm going to put it in a nice package and I'm putting it in the mail, honey. I sure am. Mm-hmm. And that's what I want to start doing too. Like when people tell me to mail them a book, I want to put the book in a pack, but I also want to send them a gift or something. It might not be a gift card sometimes I can send out, but you know, just a thank you, something. Because people don't have to buy nothing from you, honey. Mm-mm. And she would be so grateful and remember your gracious. Yes, I hope so. Yes, ma'am, I really hope so. But I forgot, just slipped my mind. I'm going to try not to let that happen again. And what I need to start doing is writing stuff down on my calendar. I got a big old calendar in my room. I just really need to start writing stuff down on that calendar so that I can remember. Because I'm telling you, I will forget something in a minute, honey. I know some people say, well, you remember what's important to you. Baby, that was important to me. And I still forgot it. That was so important. So I was on TikTok earlier today. And this lady was talking about, I don't know if y'all heard the story or not, about the 57-year-old man that gave his 12-year-old daughter a slumber party, a sleepover, invited some other little girls to come to the party. So the parents brought their children to his house. For the sleepover. And he had made them little girls some slushy drinks, but he put something in it to make them fall asleep. So one little girl, she felt very uncomfortable. So she texted her mom, told her mom to come pick her up because she felt unsafe. And so when the mother came, when the mother got the mother texted the other parents and told them what was going on. So all the parents supposed to have came and picked up their children, took them to the hospital, and come to find out the man had put something in the little girl's drinks, little slushy drinks he made for them so they could pass out and go to sleep. Now, when I first heard that story, my heart goes out to them children. But baby, I didn't know. In 2024, we were still letting our children go over to people's sleepovers. And a 57-year-old man, I said I didn't care if he was having a sleepover for his pet parrot. I would have never let my daughter go to no 57-year-old man talking about he having a sleepover for his daughter. I don't care. And any decent man wouldn't do that. You don't do stuff like that, huh? There ain't nowhere in the world I would let my grandchildren go no sleepover. No man talking about he's doing it for his daughter. I wouldn't care who he was doing it for. But have y'all heard about that story? Boy, when we were little, we couldn't go stay with nobody. There was only one family member my daddy would let us go stay with on the weekend, and it was one of his brothers. We could go stay with them on the weekend because, baby, they were safe. But other than that, my daughter left my granddaughter, let her go to one. I was so upset. I know that's right, Cheryl. Girl, I would have went over there and got my grandyoungin, honey. You hear me? Now that's how I do. I don't know about y'all, honey. There might no sleepover. And see, some of our family members ain't well, y'all. They just ain't well. You can't leave a baby doll with them, honey. You can't leave a baby doll with some of your family members, baby. It just is what it is. I had told her I was never allowed to go to a sleepover ride. Everybody ain't well. Everybody ain't well, honey. And that's a chapter in my book, too. And the title of it is The Pedophile. I'm going to talk about that on our single fellowship. We'll be on here at 12:30. And I'll be on Facebook at 12. It's something that needs to be talked about. How we can protect our daughters. And not just daughters, but our sons too. But especially our little girls. Being home was my sleepover. Parents said no to sleepover. Mine did too. I remember my classmate. Her name was Rosemary. I wanted to go stay with her so bad. My daddy said no. I cried. And me and Rosemary, we were best friends when we was in grade school. And she was like, my parents said you can come. I said, I know, but my daddy said no. I mean, of course, I thought he was the meanest parent in the world. I did. But now I understand, when I was in, like, my elementary school went from kindergarten to 6th grade. And then the high school, it went from 7th grade to 12th grade. So when the high school had things like a basketball game or a football game, I was not allowed to go. Even though I was in the 6th grade, I could not go to the high school basketball activities because my dad said high school activities for high school people. And because you in grade school, you got to do what's for grade school people. So we weren't allowed to go to stuff like that. And I remember one of my friends, her mama, she was dating a guy. She was in the 6th grade, and she was dating a guy in high school. And her parents, you know, they had the high school prom. Her parents let her go to the high school prom with that guy. And boy, I remember thinking, my God, my daddy and mom would never let me do that. My daddy and mama ain't gonna even ever let me have a boyfriend. But I just thought it was so, you know, I don't know, amazing, or in my little 6th grade mind then, that she was allowed to go to a high school prom dance with a boy that was in the 8th grade. He was either in the 8th or 9th grade. And my other friend, Brenda, her mama let her wear clogs to school with a little heel on them. We was in the 5th, 6th grade. Her parents bought her some little clogs with a heel on them. And my daddy wouldn't let me wear no shoes with no heel on them. He wouldn't do it. He said we couldn't wear no shoes with no heel on them. But baby, when Brenda, she would let me wear hers though, while I was in class. God protection in the flesh. Your dad, oh yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all, honey, my daddy, he protected us as girls the best he could. I put it like that. He protected us. I remember one time, me and my cousin, we had stayed over for cheerleading practice. Now, this was when we was in high school. We was on a cheerleading team. And my dad had to come pick us up from practice. So my dad had, when he got off work, he came to pick me and my cousin up from cheerleading practice at the school. And this man, I guess he rode home with my dad from work. He didn't have a way home, so my dad would give him a ride to go home. So my dad had come by the school to pick me and my cousin up after practice. So we get sent, me and my cousin, it's a girl, we get in the back seat. And when we get in the back seat, the man that was in the front seat, my dad, he turns around to look at us, and my daddy hit him. He hit him and said, "Hey, there ain't nothing back there for you to look at. Keep your eyes up here. You keep your eyes looking this way. Don't look back there." That man was like, okay, man. My daddy said, "Ain't nothing back there for you to be looking at." And me and my cousin, you know, we back there giggling, laughing, honey. We ain't have a clue why, you know, my daddy did that. But he sure did. He hit that man something. Hey, don't be looking back there. That was so funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miss Rose, we had some good parents, but back then we always thought they was too strict, you know. Had to be in the house before the street lights came on. You know. There was a lot of things you just couldn't do. You couldn't be in the same room that adults was in talking. Like when my aunts and uncles or my daddy friends would come over to the house, I say if me and my brother and sister, we was in the living room watching TV, once them adults came in that living room, we already knew to get up and get out. Go outside, go in your room, go somewhere. Our parents didn't have to tell them, all right, y'all kids, get up. Adults is in here. We already knew. When the adults came, you did not talk in the midst of adults. No, man. You know how kids do that today. They all in adults' conversations and stuff. Well, not back then. When adults was in the room, you didn't be in the room, baby. That did not happen. My dad told us he didn't care the house. Baby, he said he didn't care if the house caught on fire. We better just walk out the door and he'll smell the smoke later. He said we better not come in that front room with them adults to say nothing. He meant that, honey. He said he didn't care the house caught on fire. We better walk out the door. And he said he'll smell the smoke later. Don't come in there and interrupt no adults talking. Boy, that thing was funny to me. And you know, back then, they had like the girls' room and boys' room. The boys weren't allowed to go in the girls' room. When we was little, my brother was not allowed to come in our bedroom. So did, honey. And we didn't go in his bedroom. And my dad, I was talking to my daughter about this too. Remember back then, my dad would never come in our bedroom. The only time he came in our bedroom, we had a Curson heater. And he would come in there and light that heater, make sure the room was warm when we got up for school. He would go crank up my mom's car, make sure my mom's car was warm. She had a warm car to get in before she went to work. That's the only time my dad would come in the room. Or if he had to come in there and whip our tail. But we hardly ever got a whipping, honey. Because we were some good cheering. Because my daddy didn't play. But he would stand at the door and talk to us at our bedroom door. He wouldn't even come in. That's what people did back in the day. But I thank God for the way I was raised. A 57-year-old man having a sleepover. And you didn't think, I mean, I just don't understand how you could take your daughters over there. I wouldn't take my children over there. I sure wouldn't took my grandbabies over there. I don't care what he was doing. That's why I was thinking about them parents that was allowing, who was it, R. Kelly, to to help their girls with their careers. Girl, I wouldn't have let R. Kelly help my daughters with nothing. You ain't already heard about the stuff he was doing. You see, he was already married to Sienna Lee, and she was a child. But them parents wanted money. I don't care what nobody say. They should have been charged just like R. Kelly should have been charged because they put their children in danger. And that's just how I feel about it. You love money so much that you sell out your daughters to get the money and the fame. Knowing that was a child predator. My grandkids be in the whole conversation. They will. In my neighborhood, we had watchers who reported what you were doing. Yeah. I was a good girl. Me too, honey. Yeah. We had a neighbor like that. Her name was Bessie Lee. I'll never forget. And she would come tell our parents if we did something wrong. And see, back then, your neighbors could whip your tail. And then take you home to your parents, and your parents would give you another whipping. And I think that's what's happened to a lot of children, the young people today. Discipline has gone out the door. Discipline has gone out the door. I see it, honey. You parents have to tell their children 100 times to stop. Stop, Johnny. Stop, Susie. Stop. Didn't I tell you to stop? Stop. Can you stop? I mean, have to tell them over and over. To stop, to quit, to be quiet. Don't say that. And we were growing up, honey, baby, that didn't happen. And I try to do that for my granddaughter, Daniela. Right now, I'm a little blessed. And she too little to understand anything. But, you teach them as they go. And I try to do that with Daniela. But I talk to her a lot too, because she's a good child. And she listens. Daniela, she'll listen. She really do. Yeah, people forget the reason why we say not to do something. That's true. Mm-hmm. That's for your good. Mm-hmm. It is for your good. This oatmeal bar is really good from Wendy's. It's got raisins. It's like blueberries. It's like blueberries and raspberries in it. It's good. I didn't even know there's solar oatmeal bar. But I didn't want no fries and I didn't want no potato. So she said, well, would you like to have an oatmeal bar? I said, sure. Give me one. You know, like blueberries and raspberries or something, but it's good. That'd be good with a good, nice cup of tea. Somebody told my daddy that I was driving my boyfriend's car, and I was. She said, and I was. He later became my husband. Oh, wow. Yeah, they told on you back then. That's something y'all end up getting married. Baby, I'm gonna have to start getting me some of this oatmeal bar. This thing is good. I wonder if I could make this myself though. Y'all, I need to clean my oven so bad. Y'all hate cleaning out the oven too. I hate cleaning my oven. But it is time. And I got everything I need to clean it with. I just got to do it. My phone couldn't turn off. It says that it got too hot. Well, y'all, thank y'all for joining me for lunchtime fellowship. My phone getting ready to cut off. I guess I'll see y'all Monday at 12:30, noon 12:30 for our singles fellowship. All right. Thank y'all for joining me. We were married for nearly 42 years. Oh, wow. You need to make a video and tell us how you do that. How do you stay married for 42 years? We need to know that, Miss Rose. But anyway, gotta go, y'all, because my phone is overheated. But I love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll probably see y'all on Monday. If not, I'll come back and upload a video. All right. Toodles. Bye.